Parang kasi yung tubig.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Next time, perhaps. That's it. Keep trying. Nicely done. That was something. Next time, perhaps. Excellent form. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Ano na nangyayari? Oh, man.
Sige na. Sige na namin. Ha? Nakaapat ka na? Nag-gobstones?
Oh, wala. Hindi mabuksan yung iba. Kailangan mo yung lock. Kasi nandun siya sa taas ng trophy room. Nandun siya sa trophy room lang. Umiikot lang siya sa trophy room. Problema, nakalock pa yung trophy room sa taas. Hindi mo mapuntahan. Nandun yung ibang golden stones. Wala, nandiyan lang siya sa taas-taas. Sa atake mo lang siya akit. You must learn the fire-making charm to continue the story. So, saan siya makukuha?
Ito na, ito na.
Ah, yan.
Shit.
Okay. Oh, ano? Ano ako pa kakain? Ano? Oh. Nalutuan kita mo.
Hindi pwedeng mamili na ramen. Ang dami ko ng carbs sa katawan.
Sabaw lang.
It was an accident!
Ano nag-aaway ka ng sila?
Eh?
Ha?
Punta.
Bakit na pumunta? Ano napunta ka sa secret ano? Ay, ito. Mahulog ka.
Nasa secret.
Balik. Oo, balik ka sa kanya.
Revelio.
Balik ka sa kanya para makababa. Wala.
Saan ako napunta?
Oh, saan yun? Ah, yun! Ayun!
Ah, okay.
Okay. Bago yun ah. Ano pa lang nakita dito? So matututunan mo na yung incendio.
Ah,
Ayan daw yung incendio.
grand staircase.
Kasi may nakita akong siguro may matututunan ka rin ice naman. Kasi may nakita
Baka
ako,
yun yung descendio.
may nakita ako fireplace, may chest sa loob, pero
But
umaapoy.
keep an
Kasi
eye on high
umapasok.
places around the
Wala
school
kang
for
patay mo muna
Zenobia's
yun.
cobblestones.
Bago ka magpapos. Ayun, nag-gobstone. Teka, play ka sa taas.
Ah, ganun ba yun?
Oo, pag sinasabi niya yung titinting ka sa taas, silip-silip ka.
Revelio.
Hulog kang akyo. Wala. Sa wala.
Ang gin na ramen mo?
Sa taas. Wala. Okay, baka nakuha ko na. Oh, wala. Kumain ka na. Wala talaga. Mamaya lulutuan kita pagkakain ka na.
Ay, ito na!
Yan na. Okay. Reveal.
Haha!
Alam na yun.
1 plus
8 yun. Oo, kasi
8.
spider. 8, 9,
9,
10, 11, 12, 13. So, 4.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Parang ibon na nakaano sa branch.
Sige.
Lumagpas ka.
Oh, 13
Hydra.
plus Hydra.
3, 16, 5.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ano yun?
Parang gagamba na 5 kamay.
Hirap naman.
Hindi naman. Buti nga nakita ko yung ayan, tama. Buti nga nakita ko yung papel eh.
Kaya, well done you.
0 pala yung simula. 0 pala yung simula, Kala ko 1 agad. Sabi, tataka ko, ano yung 1?
Puno na daw yung beer ko. Ayan. Ayaw na.
So kailangan mo mag-send. Okay. Sige, tsaka na.
Revelio.
Gusto mo mag-send ngayon? Actually, pwede ka magsira. Kung gusto mo magsira.
Sayang. Sell mo na lang.
Sayang pera. Mukhang mahirap ang pera dyan.
Estudyante lang ako.
Pero kailangan mo na rin mag-sell kasi baka may makuha ka na namang gano'n, di ba? Mag-sell ka
Punta
na.
muna ako dito.
Sige, punta ka muna dyan. Tapos tingnan natin kung ano yung malapit na tela.
Sa Hogsmeade.
Hindi, dyan sa pupunta mo. Siya nga, ba't nga pala hindi ka nagtitela? Multo.
Napakalayo.
Ano kasi? Ito na nga.
Hindi, ito na ata. Ito na.
Nasa dark arts tama?
Oh, di ba dark art si ano? Heka.
Pabalik ka na ba sa kanya?
Oo.
Dapat nag-tele ka na. Ayun, malapit ka. Kung may malapit na tele sa kanya, ayan, meron na. Dark Arts Tower. Nasa kanan.
Revelio.
Yung tele, ayun.
Ito yung salamin na di natin
Hindi pa rin
makikita.
natin makikita. Sabi na, akit pa.
Baka ito yun.
Oo, ayun yun, Ayun yung, ang tawag doon, hindi. Yung paru-paro, ayan, nasa poste.
Ano ba gawin ka dyan?
Lumos.
Ah, lumos?
Oo, susunod sa'yo yan. Tapos balikan mo ngayon yun. Huwag mong papatayin yung lumos mo, huwag kang gagamit ay mga spell. Mamamatay siya. Babalikan na naman. Sundan mo lang ako, saan ka nang galing?
Yung pala yun may wala na yan. Nandito yun.
Oo, sige, balikan mo. Oh, ayun na, ayun siya. Tapos patay mo yung lumos mo.
Yay!
Ang galing. Okay.
Naging, nawalo.
XP. Oh, naging XP lang. Ganun lang.
At least ano po na, naging paru-paro pa rin.
Ganun, oo. May paru-paro. Laging paru-paro yun. Actually, hindi siya paru-paro. Moth. Di ba moth ang sumusunod sa ilaw? Sumusunod siya sa lumos.
Revelio.
Teka, yung ano mo, hindi ka lang magbebenta.
Ano yan?
Hindi ba kasi may makuha ka dyan ng ano ko? Ano?
Oh, ba't nandito ako kay Pig?
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
So, ang gawin mo, punta ka muna sa quest. Baka may isa pang gagawin. Quest. Ayun, Professor Hecat's assignment. Oh. Return to Professor. Oh, ayun. Mark dito.
I should come back to this another time.
Iyak mo. Layo na lang.
Magkano naman tayo?
Hindi, magtali ka lang muna sa Hogsmeade para mabenta mo. Hindi, kahit saan dyan. Hindi, travel mo na. Luluto ko na kami. Alauna. Magpipiknik tayo ngayon, hindi ka naman pwede kumain.
Alam mo na ako pwede ko na.
Kaya mamaya hapon na tayo.
Tsaka malamig pa.
Ang bagay mo. Pwede palang matutunan yung mga spell heart pang house. So meron lang talagang mga certain quest na iba-iba sila.
Malapit ko nang bilhin yung picnic gear natin. Pangarap ko yun. Bilhin ko ng mahal, 20 something na lang yun, 30 something.
So, na.
Are we?
Ayun.
Saan ang magbenta? Saan ba pwede magbenta?
Kahit saan pumasok ka.
Oh?
Pwede mag-sell sa lahat.
Okay. Saan ba ako?
Ngayon, pinakamalapit si Ollivander.
Ollivander na ba ito?
Ayun, Ollivander. Ollivander. Ayun, reloading. Hindi na pwede. Wala na, may one ka na eh. Hindi na pwedeng kausapin. Hindi pa yan.
Saan ang magbenta din? Dito. Ito yung shop na pang...
Oh, sige. Yan.
Revelio.
May page. Yan dyan. Salvage water.
Ew!
bentahan. Labas ka na, pumunta ka na sa loob.
Hindi mo yan yung chess.
Ano?
Parang chess.
Sa labas yun.
Kasi bakit ito maglakad?
Hindi.
Ano ba yung chess? Baka sa labas ko. Push.
May nangyari.
Revelio.
Hindi, punta ka na lang din sa ibang mga benta. Diba merong bilihan ng armor, bilihan ng mga tinatanim. Ano yung potion? Yan. GPP.
Revelio.
Ano ba yun?
Oo nga, bakit?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Hindi, mag-sell lang kami.
Ah, yan.
Arawan. Benta mo yung mga gray. Ah,
This gray.
kaya lahat ng black yung background.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Nasell ko na.
Oo. Kaya lahat yan. Saka yung isang yan. Takas 70. Ayusin natin yung ano niya. Tsura niya.
I hope to see you again. Farewell.
Yan. Yung mga 100.
Ano na, kasi... Ayoko. Yung isa. Check.
Ito maganda.
Pati nga isa.
Yan.
Ganda yun.
Yan lang.
Hmm.
18. Quit. 15. Taas. Lamang.
Okay lang.
Gusto mo yan?
Kahit lang. Eh, para may iba ng tsura niya.
Oh, yan. Yan. Yan.
Yan.
Yan. Yan.
Ayan, ang ganda.
Yan.
Hmm.
Hindi ba natin lagyan ng book?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yun, mag-tele ka na. Kay Professor Hiccup.
Tama. Yung kay Hekat eh.
Hindi ano. You must learn fire making muna. Triangle. Yan.
Yan yun eh. Ayun ang Antarctis.
Sige, locate on map. Triangle mo. Ayun. Saan ka magtitele? Pinakamalapit. Charms classroom. Sige.
Ay!
Sige, oo, okay na. Malapit na yun.
Mahal natin. Palondrin natin ito.
Yan?
Yun.
Kaya na?
Ayun.
Linggo.
Direct naman yan eh. Walang tao doon.
Hindi, kaso may laptop ako.
Oi, can you help me?
Ano ba yun?
Ano?
Salita.
Hindi, sinat yan eh.
Saan yung salita?
Baka yan.
Wala
Hindi,
eh.
babae yan. Wala siya dun. Baka hindi ko pa makikita na yun.
Di ba natapos na tanong kasama mo? Mahaba daw ba?
Hindi ko natanong. Hindi ko yung nalaman detalye.
Spoiler.
Oo.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Well. You need to swap.
Good work.
Ayun siya. Yan. Over incendio. Hindi. Dun sa kulay pula. Yan.
Anong gagawin?
Oo. Tapos R2 mo matagal. Parang papalitan mo. Repero.
Repero.
X.
Ay.
Hindi. R2 mo matagal na. X. Hindi mo na kailangan i-over. Basta X mo lang.
Ayaw.
Wala? Down. Yung arrow.
Ayaw.
Hindi yung araw. Wala.
Wala.
Okay. Oo nga. Hold mo yung R2, tapos X.
Ayan.
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Ayun. Yung dami. Tira yung dami. Dito sa palabas ng pinto.
Incendio.
Short range lang siya.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Nag-recharge pa.
Okay.
Ayan, okay na. Cooldown. May cooldown na yun, no?
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Alam mo na.
Okay na?
Ayun na, return to Professor Fig's classroom.
Okay. Ayan yun.
Ayan, wala na. Ay, hindi ba dyan yung classroom niya?
Hindi. Kaya hikat to. Ano gagawin ko?
I-hover mo dun sa astronomy wing.
Ito?
Astronomy wing yan. X. Ayun. Professor Fig's classroom.
Ito. Meron na?
Oo, may Professor Fig's classroom mismo.
Wala ko wala. Sorry.
Ano ba?
Hindi.
Tama, dyan ka lang dun eh.
Diyan lang mo. Bakit? Ano nangyari?
Sige na, lakaran mo na.
Astronomy wing. Select.
Professor Fig's classroom. Grabe ang tagal ng loading.
Kaya-
Doon pa lang sa labas ng classroom na punta.
Ito yung...
PS4.
Parang ang sarap ng gin ramen.
Ano ba naman kumain?
Ito yung... Sayang pasta.
Mamaya, maluto ang katama.
Yung Maria. Pag ano mo pala.
Sino?
Si Maria.
Oo nga.
there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Parang masama yung headmaster.
Feeling ko din.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Talk to Sebastian. Tingin ko mukha lang siya masama, pero mabait siya.
You sure?
Parang si Snape.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Sundan mo na lang. Sundan mo na lang, oh. Kaysa mag-loading ka pang tagal. Hindi mo alam saan ka mapupunta. Ay na, malapit ka na. Ayun, may page. Sige, punta ka doon, diretso.
Revelio.
Ayun. Nakakita ka pa ng page. Ogre Skeleton. Irish Phoenix.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Hindi mo tinanong kung paano kung nahuli ka.
Di ba expel?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Guys, may pagtutulong na gano'n.
Disillusion. Oh! So, ilalagay mo ulit siya dito sa ano mo. Inventory.
So, paano?
Right arrow.
Dito ba yan?
Right arrow ka, right arrow. Nasaan siya?
Kailangan ko ilumos lang yung acute.
Pala mo rin yan.
Ito muna. No.
Oo, yan. Palitan mo yan. Pero nasaan siya? Paano ko lang?
Ayun o.
Yan ba siya? Yan. Tutok mo dun. R2. X.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Yan ang gagamitin mo para doon sa mga chest na may mata. Alam mo yun, di ba yung may mata? Will send and then investigate to see if being caught by the result ng quest failure. Okay. Dahan-dahan ka lang. Ayan, sige, nakatalikod. Baba.
Oo, tangin na may nakahaman.
Sige na. Dito ka lang. Pasok. Dito ka tumaan. Nako. Nice.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Anong meron na bukid?
Dito. Ayun. Dito siya. Ayan.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I say usually, but it'll still be right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Do we need the key? Of course.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Yan, nagtago din siya. Yung library, itura library talaga.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
No.
Takbo, men. Takbo.
Ayun, tsaka sa gitna dumaan.
Okay ka!
Ayun, sige.
The key. Here it is.
Nakuha ko na, no?
Oo. Saan ka na? Dito.
Dito. Saan?
Ayun, susunod mo yung mapa. Ayun siya.
Si ano ba yan?
Oo,
Si Swallow.
Si Sebastian Vettel.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charms look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
So, hindi na.
Sa baba.
Bababa ko pa.
Tama.
Oo. Sige.
Tagal mo ano ko. Disillusionment ko.
Wala, hindi yata siya tatanggal.
Ghosts.
Use basic as well undetected to your authority. Okay. Okay.
I see you.
Tao.
Asan tao? Tao ba yun? Hindi.
Use L2 and R2 to your unsuspecting.
Oo. Hindi siya sabay. Tututok mo lang. Ay, yung mga multo, ang bantay. Tama? Multo ka na. Dito. Kaya nung ka pupunta, sarado. So, hindi ka makakapunta. Ayun ka dadaan, no?
Oh my.
Eh, kaso wala na. Nasira mo na yun. Hintay mo, ronda yan. Ayun, rumoronda. So, dito ka dadaan ko.
Sa lubong mo dyan. Naisan.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Eh, Jess. Ayan, hindi ka na nakikita. Oh, ganun nga siya. Okay. Yeah. Hindi ka nakatutok. Mamarap ka dito konti. Sa left. Yeah. Mag-ano ka nga? Level. Rebellion.
Ay naku, kailangan kong buuin.
Repero. Mag-ano ka nga? Rebel.
Ha?
Rebelo. Ikot. Sige, ikot ka. Ikot. Ayun na yun, bitches. Nice. Kailangan mo palitan. Kailangan mo ilagay rebel. Kailangan mo alisin yung disillusionment mo.
Hindi pwede.
Oo, alisin mo yung lumos muna. Hindi yan.
Ay, hindi tatapat ko pala.
Who have we here?
Huh?
Sebastian Summer and his new little friend. Out exploring where they should be. Naughty, you'll get caught.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Pete! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Repair it.
Iliwanag pa lang. May kandila.
Restricted talaga. Gusto mo to? Restricted section na
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Nako, wala. Kailangan mo nang gamitin yung lumos.
Ano yung Athenaeum?
Athenaeum. Kailangan mo gamitin yung lumos para tayo makita.
Lumos.
Nakano ko pa rin.
Oy, ito yung sa ano? Chamber of Secrets?
Ano ba yun?
Where might this lead?
Mukha nga.
No.
Tagal. Transfer ka talaga sa ibang lugar.
Gulo ng bahay natin, no? Ay, hindi ko na kailangan ng ganyan.
Revelio.
Huh? Ayun, nasa taas ng ano.
I need to wake up that rune over there.
Accio? Ulit yun. Isa. Leviosa.
Leviosa! I wonder if I can hit the rune.
With the spell. Hit the rune with the spell.
Arto lang. Hindi. Arto lang.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Sabay.
Yun yung ano ko, super good.
Oo, kaso wala ka ng super rin.
Itong arma.
Paano ka magkaka-super rin? Nice one. Your gift of agent accumulates successfully by attacking or taking damage. Successfully can go. Predicting this will be to feel like...
Ay, yung mga color blue?
Oo, kukunin mo yung mga color blue.
Kasi yung color blue?
Nilalabas ng mga kalaban. Oh, pinindot mo agad.
Ay, alin yun ba?
Wala ko ano yun.
Pinindot ko. Wala akong pinindot. Uy!
Hindi, meron na pinindot ka agad. May isa pa siyang pinakita na gano'n. Pero,
Discover the secret of the antechamber. Laban. Nakikita ka ba nila? Hindi ka nila nakikita.
Diretso?
Hindi. Triangle. Tira. Tira. Ay, sige pa. Opo. Ano pala yun? Kala ko, di ahot eh. Hindi ka na nahulog eh.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Antayin mo, wala kang tatalon. Wala yun.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Galing ah. Oh, may chest. So, ganun nga siya bubuksan. Ano? Yung chest mo na yung mata.
Oh, ito yung sa ano. Sorcerer's Stone. Hindi, no?
Gandaan ka na.
Revelia.
Yung arwan. Basta may arwan. Ito pa. Buhay pa.
Buhay pa?
Oo. Ayun. Tira.
It is a book after all.
May pencil. May pencil na naman. Di ba pencil yun? Huwag mo agad. Naku, kabagan.
Kabagan? Ako ito ka naman yung book.
Oo, kailangan mo tuloy-tuloy yun. Siya yung ano?
Oo, yung nagawa ng ancient magic.
Oo. Wala sila natulog. Yung bata pa may tungkod eh.
Ito may hugs niya.
Ah, siya yun, yung bata.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morgana, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor McCaw?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts. I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morgana, when we spoke yesterday, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insisted it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morgana.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Tinukso na naging masama yung babae.
Baka.
Kasi she's getting ahead of herself. Diba?
Baka siya yung kalaban.
Oo. Feeling ko din siya naging kalaban. Na nakakita pareho sila ng ancient magic. Sa character ko, no?
Pero wala na yung apat na yun, di ba?
Wala na, patay na.
Sebastian!
Ano ba siya?
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Uncle niya si Black siguro.
Baka.
Gagawin ko.
Punta ka na sa quest. Balikan mo sa quest.
Okay, no assignment.
Hindi. Saan mo lang? Find the secret in the restricted section. Wala na. Gano'n. Wala na. Wala ka na gagawin.
Malalabas ako dito.
Ayun na. Return to Professor Fitz. Okay. nyo up. Nasobra nyo up mo ulit. Hindi, sundan mo lang.
Okay.
Layo, tagal na naman yung loading yan. Hindi wala, pinasan pa. Tapos pag naglalakbay ka, may makikita ka rin, di ba?
Mali yung pindot ko. Hindi ako nag-travel. Pabalik ako dyan.
Hindi, travel yun.
Hindi, X ang pindot ko eh.
Oh, X nga, travel.
Travel by X. Di ba square ang travel?
Hindi, doon ka namili sa gilid eh.
Okay.
Kung dito ka namili sa map square, pag dito sa gilid eh. Ano?
So, ikaw maglaro?
Hindi.
Okay.
Ano? Ilibot lang ako dun. Gabi, mag-wait ka sa kanya.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Namatay talaga.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Nasaan yung uncollected rewards?
Dito sa challenges. Yan yata. Ayan. Yan. Clear. Yan. Tapos yan. May mga exclamation. Hindi pa yan. Ito, yun nandito sa tabi. Patabi ng pula. Eh, yung pula yan. Yan. Hindi pa. Okay. Mga enemies. So, meron 69 enemies. Punta ka na sa ano, sa quest.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle. Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Ang dami ko naman gagawin.
Siyempre. World map. World map. Oh. Ganong kalaki. Sa Hogsmeade, this is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is a hamlet toward Hogsfield. Hamlets provide for vendors who make side quests, collectibles. Walang Diyan, laki! As you explore, you remove your flag and reveal more of the map, unveiling opportunities. Hamlets, dungeons, bandits, camps. Oh! So may dungeons. I see.
So kailangan ko pumunta kayo.
Ang dami.
Ang dami.
Ang dami na dagdag. So yung may mga gold, yun ang ano, ang story, story quest. Naging Genshin, ah. Layo niya. Nandun siya, nasa labas siya. Ayun. Doon ka po pumunta. Titinin. Wala, hindi ko pa nakapunta.
Saan ang Hogsmeade? Ito ang Hogsmeade?
Oo, nandito siya sa taas. Yun ang Hogsmeade sa taas.
Ito ang Hogsmeade.
Oo, yun.
Eh di lalabas lang ako.
Oo, lalabas ka ng castle.
Eh di Hogwarts muna.
Okay, oo. Punta ka sa pinaka-harap.
Ano ba ito?
Sa pinaka-harap.
South Wing?
Ayun ba yan? Oo, yata South Wing yata. Nakalabas. Ayun. Yan.
X ba?
Hindi. Square. Paglabas mo, lalakarin mo yun. Hanggang doon. Layo! Ang tagal. Ang tagal yung loading time. Teka, nalagay ko lang ito para makaba. Tapos ka na, teta?
Thank you, Mal.
Ganun. Gumaganda na yung ano, bakuran nitong nasa gilid na.
Huh? Nag-ano?
Nandun yung mga bata, tatabas.
Tatabas sila.
Hindi ka nilalanig?
Medyo, eto kaya ako nakakumot.
Ikaw lang. Ikaw
Bakit?
lang nakakumot.
Nangingi ka ba ng kumot?
Ito kasi yung pangkumot natin.
I think this is Hagrid's hat, mahal, oh.
Nilagay mo dyan. Hindi. Tingnan mo. Puntahan mo. Kailangan matutunan na natin yung unlocking spell.
Ano yun?
Mora. Manok.
Oh, diba? Hagrid's hat to, mahal.
Oh?
Look, bumas.
Oh. Oo nga, mukha. Eh. Ano si Hagrid? So, wala pa siya dyan.
Wala pa. Si Hagrid kasabayan nila, ano, diba?
Dumbledore.
Sila Dumbledore.
Diyos, hindi mo binuksan.
Revelio.
Meron pa.
Nasaan?
May ano eh, tumutunog.
Ano?
May tumutunog. Yung Groundkeeper's Tools.
As large as the occupant may need. Oh, si Hagrid lang. Ano to?
Wala na. Wala na ako nadinig.
Oh, liwanag.
I should investigate. Revelio.
What is this? Ah, the mushroom thingy. Eating mushroom. Eating mushroom. Eating mushroom.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Nettie. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning. But I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you!
Revelio. What's going on here?
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Defense yung isa. Ito na. Okay. Defense. Lawin. May protect ko na. Yes, protect ko. Successful. Kalaban. May kalaban sa gilid.
Revelio.
Sa left mo yun. Right.
This one?
Right, diretso yan.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Stupid one!
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Teka, papunta kang Goblin Camp, ha? Side quest yan ginagawa mo.
Hindi, pupunta ko lang sana yung...
Alin? Side quest yan yung ginagawa mo. Yung main quest, di ba? Ikaw, paano mo sa mga? So kaya pala siya may broom. Para makalipad ka. Tama, may broom eh.
Gawin muna natin to.
Hindi, ikaw. Paano ka? Oo, sige. Libot ka lang.
Revelio.
Meron.
Revelio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Revelio. An encampment. This must be it.
Dahil ka lang. Pwede ka magtago.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. How nice of you to stop by.
Lumos.
Potato! Someone thinks they can outlast me! I will make you.
Revelio. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
We should have killed that traitor arm when we took his cards.
Pwede ka magtago na. Ayun, kung may nakikita ka R1.
Hello? Someone's here.
Lumos.
The move of a coward. I won't rest.
How many of you are there?
An intruder! Can't handle a little old face. What's going on?
Tama ka ng Angel.
I won't. Dead.
Ah.
Sinasabaw mo.
You can't stop us. That was meant for me.
Kailangan mo yan. Uphill.
Lumos.
Was that your best?
Squad.
Not quite. You won't stop me. Kill spells.
That was quite something. Now to Freon's corpse.
Free to hearts daw. Iya. Parang... Ay, may ano. May mga pupuluting ka. Meron pa dito sa kanan.
Revelio.
Ay, ano, Revero. Alis mo muna yung action. Ay, Lumos. Paliwanag mo. Eh?
Tama. Repero.
Hindi, pero inalis mo.
Lumos.
Hindi Lumos inalis mo.
Lumos yung inalis ko. Ay,
Hindi.
ano?
Hindi mo ulit. May yung dilaw nang sa taas.
Leviosa.
Ay, may bago kong spell. Saan ko na? Sige, buksan mo ulit yun. Tutok mo doon sa baba. Essential. Ay, yung katabi yan. Yun yan. Yung Petrificus Totalus. Sneak up undetected to an enemy and press square.
Parang iyaano mo siya.
Oo, stealth.
Oo.
Oo, habang nakatago pa, lapit ka sa mga. Repero yun. Ay,
Reparo.
Repero ba? Oo, susunugin mo. Hindi, di ba meron ka ng pang...
Reparo.
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Apoy. Sunugin mo.
Incendio. Revelio.
Wala, ang dami oh.
Ano? Akyo.
Levioso. Pero pwede mo nang buksan yung chest eh. Pwede mo nang buksan yung chest. Hindi yan chest, hindi dito sa gilid, sa likod niya. Ayun. Mukhang Levioso.
Revelio.
May ano pa dito, kailangan ba nyo?
Hindi, pero wala sa mapa eh. Sabi ko lang.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arm.
Okay. Bumabalik na lang sila.
Revelio.
Ayan. Ayan o. Ano yan? Okay, lalagay mo yan doon. Ako yan o.
Incendio!
Ang Levioso nga. Hindi ba meron ding Wingardium Leviosa? Pero wala pa tayo. Oh, yun nga. Ayun o. Oh. Yun yung box. Oh. Wala pa. Tuloy-tuloy mo na po.
Anong pinagkaiba ng Wingardium Leviosa sa Levioso?
Walang Levioso. Ginanon mo, lulutang lang siya.
Doon ko.
Ang Wingardium, gamit mo yung wand mo. Nagtry mo siya kung saan-saan.
Revelio.
Kaya nga maganda, ituloy mo na yung point. Kasi...
Saan pa na ba yung mapa ko dito?
Kasi yung mga spell... Kasi yung mga spell, hindi natin magamit. Yung unlocking spell, wala tayo, dami nakalock. Kaya maganda tuloy-tuloy lang. Saan ka pupunta sa ano? Dun sa
Goblin.
Hindi, pero wala pa yung goblin. Napakawala mo na ba?
Yung cart, diba?
Okay.
Hindi ko naman nag-enjoy sa laro ko lang.
Hindi ako.
Ba't tayo tumatawag sa Pinas? Baka ginawa ni Ate Tay, pinarases niya yung chili tsaka yung garlic na magkasama. Mahal pa.
Pero kakaiba kasi yung ano.
Lagyan niya yung magic syrup.
Yung bawal na, sarap eh. Diba? Ang sarap ng bawal.
What are you up to now?
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good and wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'll be happy to show you my wares.
Attend ka ng herbology class. Travel lang yun. Matagal-tagal na naman yun. Matagal ng travel. Hindi ganun yung chili garlic na yun.
Hindi mo ako niyakap. Tapos nagising ako ng 6:30, 6:50, wala ako sa tabi ko.
Kahit 8 ako nagising.
Umihi ka ba?
Oo, umihi ako. Isang beses na.
Tapos di ka na bumalik. No?
Hindi
Di ka na bumalik.
Ito parang ganito yun. Yun, tinawag.
Gusto mo magka-hemorrhage tayong dalawa.
Bakit?
Di ba pag maanghang?
Ayun.
Revelia.
Tuloy mo lang. Para mabuksan natin magamit ng Alohomora.
Herbology class ng gabi.
Mag-wait naman.
Hindi na ako natulog. Hindi ko pa nakausap sa Splash.
Bago bawal na tubig sa
ito yung may ano. Gawa ganun na halabi. Alala mo?
Pag binunot.
Sebastian.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Take your mandrake in the new port and catch out the squirrel!
Dapat sinabi niya yung una pala.
Right down. Paano ka na?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Mandrake pala tayo.
Repair it! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Dapat una pa lang sinabi na niya eh.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Sebastian.
Revelio.
Wala, yung kaklase lang. Wala naman.
I wonder if this is not grass.
Have you ever had a cauldron leak? I didn't think it was possible. And then one moment I was stirring, and the next I was swimming in Mistbane potion. A sharper almost threw his wand at me, I swear. Turns out I just spilled my flask. Wasn't mine.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of. Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm. How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds. I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade. You visited the Magic Mead. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
I'm not the least bit comfortable with it. Crush with the flat side of the stick. It's most untoward if you ask me.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
10 minutes.
Pwede ka magtanim. Nice.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping. Yes, Professor. They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Oh, no. Cold L1 and the Heart of
Yan, bibitaw mo yung L1. Yan. Tap L1 to your son. Ha?
Ah, okay.
Ayan, L1 muna. Isang L1. Tap.
Look at that. That's not anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it.
Saan ka na? Potions class. Trials where help the stray. Required level 4. Ano daw?
Level 12 na ako.
Plants, as well as friendships, kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Oh, layo, men.
Grabe naman.
Ano ba to?
Hindi, wala siya sa Hogsmeade. Nasa world map.
Tulog mo na.
Sino?
Ako.
Okay.
Nag-travel ako.
Ah.
Oh, akala ko nakalakad ako sa tubig. Ano to?
I beseech you for some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Pwede ka mag-dive. Sige, dive.
Hindi, nasa na yung isang quest kung sinusunod.
Ewan ko, ba't ka ba napunta?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Student, you can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I see you! I refuse to be treated in this manner! Bored! I'm bored up here!
Tinira pa na isa. Nako, meron pa.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Potato, we can hold the bottom.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take it, you live on the bottom.
Pay for your deeds.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Ikausapin mo muna siya, speak with the stranger.
Baka ito yung ano.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Symbol.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Get the Mallowsweet.
This trunk?
The trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
May lumabas. Ayun, nasa taas. Ayun. Tatlo, apat. Solve the Merlin's trial. So, ano nag-try ito? Yun na. Yan. Dragon lang. Tu bebe. Tu bebe. Incendio. Dito sa malapit.
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Boy, hindi mo man lang tinignan kung ano nangyari.
It helps.
The pyres are back where they started.
Ha? Back where they started?
Ha?
So, hindi yan ang una. So, may 1, 2, 3. Nakikita. Baka may nakalagay din sa mga bang. Sa bang.
Yung bang ito?
Trying din.
Revelio.
Ay.
Grabe.
Mas may isa. Tatlo lang. No.
Ha?
Tatlo lang.
Oo, tatlo lang sila.
Incendio!
So, hindi yun ang una. Itong gitna ang una.
Clearly, all three of these pyres are meant to be lit.
Ang gitna muna. Sige.
This one?
Oo. Malayo kung saan.
Incendio!
It seems the pyres sink if you don't light the others quickly enough.
Ah, so kailangan apuyan mo lahat. Isa-isa. Mabilis. Sunod agad. Sunod. Layo.
Go. Ang bilis na yun. Wow.
Ito gagawin mo.
Try lighting all the pyres before it...
Incendio! Incendio!
There, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Rebellion. Sino yun?
Sige. Game na daw.
Ang alin?
Rebellion!
Kausapin mo siya. Ay, speak to Nora.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow suit, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes.
Revelio.
Eh? Cool.
Ang galing. Talagang may details eh. Nagligpit mag-isa lahat yung bagahan niya. O yun na, next ka na. Ano na, anong trial mo? Ayun ang boss mo. Potions class! Pagkatapos niyan, yun na. Mukhang may ano. Next. Quest. Ayun, layo. Saan siya? Hindi yan. Hindi mo siya. Ikutin mo muna. Para makita mo sa... Ayun. Isa, hindi yan. Yan. Oh, yan. Potions classroom. O, tama. Potions class yan.
Bunga-bunga.
Oo nga, no.
Revelio.
Ito yung ano ni Snape eh.
Snape, potions.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Right.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around. Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
What happened?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Hindi naman yan makaka-outfit ng todo sa story.
Very well. I'll bring you a fupa feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared ritual wizard.
Revelio.
Chess. Ay, nasa harap mo. Horror Office. Okay. Ay, feather. Kulit yung tsura ng fupa.
Revelio.
Should not be that color, Mrs. Dowell.
Here's the fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
You shot the didn't he, or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Endurance potion. May tagal. Brewing time. Antay mo mag-brew. Mahalo siya mag-isa. Antay mo lang mag-brew. Tapos na. Square.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to.
Get it!
Dragon time! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well. Common sense.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Horror siya.
Horror vibes. Yung klase, ano lang eh, no?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Lady Oxford. Ah, yun yung ano, yung na-meet din niya sa...
Basta may bago ka na namang letter. Bukas yung isang pinto yung... Yung ano mo. Hindi. Diretso ko lang.
That's the last time
Yung
I had a
puzzle mo.
potion idea that I totally went down.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying to...
Ah, ito yung ano, kanina.
Puzzle mo. Nakalagay. Ano yun? 2! 13!
Minus 21. 9?
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 8! So, gagamba. Gagamba. Yun sa gilid mo. Ayan. Yan, nice. Ano isa? 17, 5, plus 9, tama, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 3. So, Hydra. Kaso na saan? Sa taas yata.
Ito yung pinunta natin dati.
Ayan. Hydra. Yan, nice. Talagang dyan ka mababa. Hindi. Mali. Mag-up ka. Para makita mo saan pa siya. Headless Nick. Yun na siguro yung multo. Nearly headless Nick. Ay! Tunog ang ano no? Quidditch. Lalabas ka? Tingnan mo, mukhang malayo Sige, okay lang. Floating. Lalabas ka ng ano, Hogwarts. Yun yung tunog ng Quidditch, di ba? Wala po tayong kakayahan makita.
Revelio.
Meron pa dito.
Meron pa. Tulog na ano. Parang pa ito.
It's good that children are too young.
Ay, dyan nangyari yung laban. Oo.
So, nandito yung dalawang, ano?
Oo. Kawan.
Nandito sa loob.
Uy, pinalabas ka, tapos pinapasok ka na naman.
Tulukang live.
Kaiba yun. Ano, nag-iaya daw sila, PJ? Ano?
Kaya.
Hindi, mag-ano tayo. Pipiknik tayo.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Diyan na naman siya.
Nasaan ba to?
Eh, may page sa taas mo. May lumilipad na page.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Where do you find the time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
I-accept mo lang, Pars. Balik ka na lang mamaya.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. The one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yun, R1 lang. R1 ka.
Ito yun, no?
Yan. Speak to dearly headless dick.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Ayan yung apat na art class.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Revelio.
This may be a leak, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Ayan, may ano na naman. Okay, may dalawang question mark. Nasaan yan?
Revelio.
Nasa baba.
Oo, nasa taas. Tingin sa taas. Ikot.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah,
Roast
Revelio.
beef. Rotten roast beef.
Oh, nasa taas
That is
na.
correct. Rotten roast beef.
Akit ka.
If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ah, I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Revelio.
Helga Hufflepuffs. Ah, yan yung ano, founder ng Hufflepuff.
Ah, okay. Ah. Pangalan niya Helga Hufflepuff. H-H. Parang Harry Potter.
Now, if you be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
If one pickles the pear in the still-like painting of a bowl of fruit, it will giggle, or turning into a doorknob to allow entry to the Hogwarts kitchen. Daan papunta Hogwarts.
Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Tickle the pear.
Eh?
Hindi ka pumasok. Yan.
A student never win the kitchen. Students. What could they want? Delicious food. Found themselves a bit peckish lately. You know how it makes Rookie's job easier.
Ayun, pwede siya makausap.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Ayun, yung naglalakad. Yung naglalakad siya sa tabi mo. Ayan, ayan.
Pardon me, but couldn't you point me to the rubbish?
Nonsuch was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's towards the back. Help yourself, I suppose.
May flu flames.
Ay, hindi na wala sa taas
It
niya.
smells glorious in here.
Grabe, dahil pagkain. Sila pala yung nagluluto. Okay, rather roast beef. Punta ka sa ano, yung sinabi niya, sa backdoor na. Hindi, nandiyan ka na eh. Okay, rotten roast beef. Hindi, nandiyan ka na. Sa ikot ka lang yan. Hanapin mo siya.
Hello. Can you point me in the direction of the rubbish?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow your nose. You'll find it soon enough.
Yes, follow your nose.
Oh,
the page.
There's a disgusting smell. Oh, I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely. But what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about, simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help. And to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
So kung diretso? Eh, may page dyan. Yan, sa harap.
Revelio.
Yan.
There's nothing like a meal prepared by a house elf.
Practical creative Hogwarts house elves created cozy village now. Ah, tirahan nila yan. Huh? Oo nga.
Sakit yan sila nakatira.
Oo. Ang sabi nga, malaki daw yung loob nun eh.
Oo nga.
Magical talaga sila ng mga elves.
The headmaster's house elf Scrooge sometimes sneaks into the kitchen late at night to pilfer a morsel. We look the other way.
Wala ka pa rin yan. Alam mo.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Hindi para sa kanya roast beef.
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Sir Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also helping you.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
Nako. Hindi ko nakukuha yung chess.
Nag-ano na ba ako?
Oo, nag-tele na. Diretso yung pa ako. Sa akin. Ano?
Hindi tayo cash. Mabili ka na mas malaking sofa.
Wala natin ano. Kama dito.
Kama?
Diretso tulog na yun. Puro multo.
Do stay behind me. It's Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What
have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Amzad. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Oh, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever it may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Nearly kasi.
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
May natirang tendon yung kanya.
Nothing like the feeling of
Wand, kandila. Lumos. Okay.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Dungeon ata ito. Dungeon yata. Hindi ka pa pwedeng pumasok. Wala pa.
Revelio.
Hindi tayong gumagalaw.
Incendio.
Wala ka nung... Sige, pasok ka. Pasok ka dyan. Nandyan yung chest na may mata. Hindi dyan. Susunod.
Revelio.
Ayan.
May mata ba yan?
Oo. Ayan. Paano makakapasok?
Ay, wala.
Paano makakapasok?
Okay.
Wala pa naman. Sige. Sa diretso.
Revelio.
Saan ka pumunta?
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to intrude a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
5 times.
Begin!
Destroy the pumpkin.
Stop it already! Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my final feeling.
So I should blast away.
ka na. Ikot ka pa, ikot.
I've never seen it played like this.
Ang dami. Ayun na. Gumagalaw yung pumpkin na pinalukan niya. Sundan mo siya.
A sting is there.
Hindi, huwag mo na tirahin. Pansinin mo yung pumpkin, gumagalaw sila. Up.
I could do that too if I had a
Hindi. Diretso ka. Hindi gumagalaw.
And then I would be the one to clean up.
Pag-observahan mo. Observahan mo ang mushroom.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
Ikot ka lang kung anong tirahin. Kung may nakita kong mushroom na gumagalaw.
Would be so good at this. You've almost got him.
I could do that too if I had a
Yan, nasa harap mo. Yan, ang gumagalaw ko. Yan. Dalawa pa. Nawawala siya. Natitigod na ulit ka rin kung nawagalaw.
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
Ayun na, nakita mo na ulit. Sana lang.
It won't be long now. You'll find him.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
I could do that too if I had a wand. Yes, boss.
Hindi, nasa taas. Layo ka pa
Young Jackdaw's no match for you.
Iltong na lang para tutukan. Ayan!
Of course, having a wand serves you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Speak.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've heard it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Oh, layo, shit. Ay, kain na tayo. Mga
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to behold.
Revelio. Lumos. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. Perhaps I'll come back to this. I should come back to this another time. I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
Man.
Oh.
Doon ka muna sa loob.
Ikaw?
Makakain mo na ako.
Teka, lulutuan kita ng ramen.
Hindi na. May ano ako, may isda ako doon, diba?
Tuloy lang natin to. Sige, ilalabas ko yun. Ano muna natin? Pause muna, pause.